What is up, everybody? I am Elsa, and today we are going to be doing a 15-ish minute workout with a focus in postnatal fitness. So if you fall into that category, join us. If you do not fall into that category, you are still welcome to join us. The primary difference in this video is going to be cueing, a little bit more focus on pelvic floor related exercises and all that good stuff. So what we are going to do today to start on our backs, nice and relaxed, right? Feet out, hands are spread. Just start by taking a couple of nice inhales and exhales. Doing whatever feels best for your body right now. We are gonna do 10 connection breaths. So what a connection breath is going to be is we're gonna start by taking that nice big inhale. And on that inhale, you're gonna imagine spreading your pelvic floor. So you're gonna imagine everything filling with air like a balloon all the way down through your pelvic floor. And then on that exhale, you are going to imagine drawing everything back in. So you're just going to imagine like a scooping motion coming back into your pelvic floor and drawing in that tension. Doesn't have to be like a Kegel. It doesn't have to be super strong. You aren't using all of your force here. You're just really trying to generate that connection between your diaphragmatic breathing and that pelvic floor. So you're just gonna, on the inhale, imagine everything lengthening. And on that exhale, imagine a little bit more tension generating. Yeah, we're gonna do that 10 times. Inhale and exhale. Go at your own pace right now. You are doing this however it feels good to your body, right? Just a good way to generate that connection. Draw your focus into the exercises. Draw your focus into the space because you are taking time for yourself, right? That's what's important right now. You're taking that time for yourself to do some movement that feels good on your body, yeah? If you don't have 15 minutes to spare today, that is fine. Take 10 minutes, take 5 minutes, just do the breathing. That is what I really want you to focus on today. Focus on yourself and your well-being. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more. So now that we are all nice and warmed up and we have that connection generated, we're gonna start with some TRA marches. So these are gonna be really good for targeting your like deep ab muscles, and they're in turn going to target your pelvic floor. So for these, you're gonna start on your back, your neck is gonna stay flat. You're just gonna lift up both of your feet into a tabletop position. So we have a few different ways that we can do these. I'm gonna start with the first form of it. So this is gonna be the easiest version of it. So you're gonna start by lowering one foot down. You're gonna keep it on the ground. Lower your other foot down, keeping tension in those abs still, making sure you're engaging your core, and then you're just gonna lift the other foot up and lift your second foot up. And then you're gonna go down, down. Remember, you are still breathing through this, even though there is some tension being generated in that core, yeah? Up and up. And we're gonna do that 10 times. So for 5 times, you can lead with the left foot. For 5 times, you can lead with that right foot. Option number 2, if you're thinking that's a little bit too easy for me, right? You're gonna drop one foot down, bring it straight back up. Second foot drops down, comes right back up. Just like that. So 1 and 2, yeah? Both legs counts as 1, all right? So this 10 times, again, 5 times leading with the left foot, 5 times leading with the right foot. If you're still going, it's a little bit too simple for me, right? Still in this nice tabletop position, you're gonna start with one leg, dropping it all the way down to the ground, keeping it as straight as possible, come back up. So for this, you're straightening out that leg on that touch to the ground. If you can only do it kind of bent, perfectly fine, right? It's all about finding a progression that works for you. Again, 10 total, 5 per leading leg, sorry. Just like that. Yeah? So just keep going with that. and breathe through it, yeah? You're gonna wanna feel, sometimes it helps to just rest your hands on your belly, right? Feeling that the core is engaged. You don't wanna see any bulging, like you're just holding air in your belly, right? And if you do see bulging, okay, that's great. Let's now realize what we're doing. Maybe we're holding our breath. Maybe we're just letting it sit in our bellies. Maybe we're exhaling on exertion and that maybe isn't the best breathing strategy for us. It's just about finding what works for you, and that's what we're gonna be exploring a little more as we go through different classes, okay? All right, so once you have done your 10 of that, we're gonna hop back up on our feet and just do a body weight squat, all right? So feet shoulder width apart, drawing the booty back and standing up. Your hands can be up here if that's better for you. For the body weight squat, I like to go feet shoulder width apart. If you wanna go into a more sumo stance, also great, totally your call. Just really sending your booty back, trying to find an almost parallel position, standing up. We don't wanna let our booties drop too far because that's just gonna throw your spine into the not the best position, yeah? Squat down, stand up. We're gonna do 10 of those. If you're having trouble finding a height that feels good for you, also totally okay. I have a nice little box right here, and that's what I would squat to. Still, feet shoulder width apart, hands up, lower yourself. You're not letting yourself fall because you know something's there to catch you, right? You're slowly doing it under control. Yep. For these squats, I'm in more of a stacked body position. If a different body position feels good for you, great. We want to learn how to do things in multiple positions because in the real world, you're not only going to be squatting in this nice upright position. There's always going to be a little bit of variability there. 10 of these, all right? Keep going. Once you have finished your 10, we are going to do an incline push-up. So for me, this is a challenging height, right? Feet can be a little bit wider if you want. I go about a little wider than hip width apart. Hands right under your shoulders, and then you just lower and push back up. We do 6 of these. If that is not height that's good for you, go off of a wall. If you feel better doing it off of the floor versus a surface, you can do it on your toes, of course, or you can do it from your knees. If you're doing it from your knees, all I ask is that you tuck your booty down in line with your body and then lower, press back up, yeah? We don't wanna go from here. We want everything in a nice even line. Yep, back up. Keep going with those. Once you have finished your 6, we're going to repeat the whole thing, this time starting with our marches rather than the connection breaths because we've already done that as a part of our warm-up, okay? If you need to grab a sip of water, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we are gonna get back on our mats, just like that. Yeah. Remember, we are doing 10 of these, 5 with each leg leading. Both feet down and up is 1 rep, not 2. Yeah, so we have our first level, up, up, down, down, up, up. Second level, down, up, down, up, down, up. If doing 10 of these doesn't feel good for you, do 8, do 6, do 5. Do whatever makes your body feel good. And if you're noticing anything that doesn't feel good, adjust the strategy a little bit more. If you can't figure out what that strategy is, then stop for the time being. Find a different exercise that feels good for you, and we'll address whatever is going on there, okay? Other variation, straightening out that leg at the bottom, yeah? Just remembering to breathe through it. I always hold my breath through everything, but you want to remember to breathe, all right? 10 of these. Perfect. Once you have your 10, back up on your feet. We're going right into those squats. Yeah, it's easier to see from the side, I think. Just to lower, stand back up. If this is too easy for you, grab a pair of dumbbells, something heavy, a bag of flour, hold it up to your chest, and just do those squats. A lot of the times, postnatal fitness is based out of fear for diastasis, for making things worse, fear for so many reasons. My goal is to show you, you don't have to be fear-based in this, right? You can do a bunch of different things. You can get back to your normal fitness routine. You can get back to running, get back to high intensity exercises. We just have to figure out a way that works for you, yeah? And then onto our incline push-ups off of like an incline surface like a bed, a table, chair, floor from our knees or your toes or the wall, okay? 6 of these. You don't have to go fast, right? And everything comes down and up in a nice line. Whew! Haven't done those in a while, right? Okay, and it looks like we have time for one more round together. So we are going to do that, yeah? All the way down on your back. Take a sip of water, take a breather. Do what you need to do. This is gonna get your heart rate up a little, get that connection breath going. It's just gonna make you feel better, right? Taking the time to do something for yourself typically leads to better emotions, right? Feeling a little bit more happy, energized. Again, we have our variations. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. If it feels like you're doing too many of these for your body, skip it. You don't have to do them. You can do them once, and if that one time feels good for you, amazing. If you feel like you can do more and you're not losing that tension that your core is generating, awesome, keep going. Either way, there is no right way here, right? Everything is variable. Everything can be changed to fit you. That's just what you have to keep in mind. Down, down, or straight legs, yeah. These ones are a lot more challenging. Your leg is getting further away from your body or your foot. 10 of these. All right, once we have done our 10, back up on your feet, 10 squats, let's go. The box squats, again, amazing. If it feels like too low of a box for you, try squatting to like a higher stool, or just squat as low as you can get comfortably while still being able to get back up. From the box, important to remember, you are lowering yourself, giving it all of your weight, standing up through your feet. You're not swinging your way up, and you're not dropping onto the box. Yep. Who said you can't get a good workout in 15 minutes? Come on. Once you have done those 10, we're gonna go back to our incline push-ups, only 6, and then you are done in this workout. If you wanna keep going, you got it. So remember, we have it like this. Or if that gets to be too much, you can go from here. I encourage you to go on an incline surface, but if you want to go from here, also fine. Dropping that booty in line, and we lower, we lift. Putting all of your weight down on the surface, yeah? And that is it. That is our 15-minute postnatal fitness workout. I hope you enjoyed it today. I hope you want to see more of these. We can do a lot of different things with them, yeah? Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.